Oh, yeah. There we go.
I
Let
love
me
it.
get this bad boy up. You haven't been here for one of these, have you?
Oh, am I getting a letter?
Oh, yeah. You're getting to join in the letter here. You
My
want to read it, or
first.
you want me to read it?
You read it.
Okay. Well,
I
here we
can't
go.
see. My eyes are tired.
Oh. An open letter to the legal trash panda in heels and a filter. Dear lips. Well. You know what is missing here? Of course, because I am a little slow sometimes. You need the helmet.
Oh.
Please take notice. That's how your little attention-seeking legal interjection begins. Not with substance, not with strategy, but with the desperation wrapped in a legal formalism. You really thought this was the moment, didn't you? The dramatic entrance. The part in the movie where the camera pans and the music swells and the courtroom stops in stunned silence. But here, in reality, all you managed to file was the judicial equivalent of taping your mugshot to the courthouse wall and shouting, "Hey, I'm here too." Let me save the clerk the trouble nobody asked. Nobody needed this, and it's already in the digital trash bin where it belongs. Let's not pretend that there's a noble purpose behind this. You and your permanently parked on the sidebar husband, Michael, filed this not to alert the court to a related case, but to inject yourselves into federal proceedings where you were never invited to. And the reason is simple. You are terminally irrelevant. You had to create your own lawsuit, throw a dartboard of names on it, include a business and a married couple, a man who never speaks publicly, and yours truly, a John Doe you'll never catch. And then paraded a legal disaster into federal court with all the grace of a raccoon dragging a trash pan into a wedding reception. The move isn't impressive. It's not clever. It's not legally significant. It's pretty pathetic, and it's grasping. It is so you. They filed this document with the pomp and pageantry of a middle school drama club audition title. Please take notice of the following related case. Let's translate that for everyone else. Please clap. Please notice me. Please don't forget I exist. They proudly announced the existence of Leslie Doritos versus Jeremy Hales et al., a Florida state court lawsuit filed in Orange County. And what does this related case contain? For laughable counts, defamation, defamation per se, IIED, conspiracy, a cast of characters that includes not only Jeremy, his company, Elephant Shoes LLC, but also George, Ray Hip, and John Doe, a.k.a. Shizzywhiznut. Yep, me. They literally filed this because I live rent-free in their skulls and they think they can sue their way into exposure. It was a performance, a tantrum dressed as a pleading. She's not asking the court to consolidate or take judicial notice. She just wanted it on the record, and she's still spiraling, still obsessed, still begging the legal system to make her matter. This isn't a notice. It's a cry for help. It's a high-pitched wail echoing from the hollow cavern of your ego, demanding the world pay attention to the lawsuit you filed like a child, demanding praise for finger painting on the wall with spaghetti sauce. You can't puff your chest and put it on a bold all you want case, blah, 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 but it doesn't buy you relevance in federal court. It's a zip code for your own neighborhood of nonsense. It is the legal version of scrawling your diary entry on the wall of a building you don't own and calling it a proclamation. Nobody cares that you've created yet another platform to cry about how hurt you are by people not bending to the knee to your fantasies. You're not bringing facts, you're bringing your feelings, and feelings don't win lawsuits. And of course, your husband had to sign it because what's a Doritos filing without that signature at the bottom? Michael Doritos, Civil Estate Law, PA, your personal stenographer, your enabler and loafers, the man who apparently decided that his role in life is to be the legal equivalent of the guy who holds his wife's purse and barks, "She's got something to say." Every time you lurch towards a courthouse, I bet you walk like Lurch too. If this notice were a weapon, he's the one handing you the ammunition and aiming your hand. Well, not because it's right, not because it's just, but just because You've made your whole relationship about enabling each other's worst instincts. He didn't file this to help. He filed it because he's neck deep in your delusion and just as drunk on the idea that anyone still takes you seriously. What makes this even more laughable is how little impact this will have on the federal case. You can name Jeremy, George, Ray, a company, and a bunch of anonymous ghosts in your state complaint. It changes nothing here. The judge won't stop. The court won't flinch. And nobody is suddenly going to treat you like a party to a lawsuit you've been screeching about from the sideline for months. All you did was broadcast your obsession just a little louder. You're not building a case. You're throwing bricks at a courthouse window, hoping someone inside takes notice of you. And all you've done is give them another reason to slam that door shut in your ugly face. Let's not forget the real reason for all this. You wanted to be included. You wanted to be feared. You wanted your name in the same headlines and footnotes and filings as the people you've envied, stalked, and hated. You're not content being a has-been in the legal field. You want to be an infamous name on the YouTube wars. But what you actually will be remembered as is the woman who burned down her own career chasing internet clout with a husband who held the matches. This little notice doesn't elevate you. It exposes you. It screams to the court and to everyone watching that you'll do anything, absolutely anything, to get back in the frame, even if you have to file fake relevancy in someone else's story. So here's a better notice. Please take notice that Lips filed a lawsuit just to try to force people's names into the open. Her own words prove it. She's not pursuing justice. She's pursuing attention, control, and revenge. And now she's trying to Trojan horse that Florida mess into federal court like the judge is supposed to care. Please take notice that this is less of a firm and more of a printing press for unhinged declarations. They're abusing letterhead to play internet vigilante, and it's pathetic. Michael Doritos signing this like handing your wife a legal pipe bomb and lighting the fuse for her. Please take notice that this is a case where none of these people are parties. This notice only proves that the Doritos duo is working overtime to interfere, intimidate, and insert themselves where they don't belong. But I think they're used to doing that. They want to control the narrative, hijack the docket, manipulate the court of public opinion with an off-brand PR stunt disguised as procedural formality. So do we call them a pair of lips, or do we just say that their law practice has 3 cunts and 2 of them are not supposed to be practicing law? Please notice that you're not needed. Please notice that no court takes your filing seriously. Please take notice you are not known for justice, but for your addiction to attention. Please take notice that this move didn't make you powerful, it made you pitiful. Please take notice that the federal court isn't your audience. I am, and I saw everything, and I'm still laughing. I see the desperation, I see the clout chase, and I see that for all your bark, you still need your husband's signature to try to look official. You want to matter in this case. You're going to need more than a side lawsuit and a discount courtroom and a bootlicker in a blazer. You don't intimidate the court in your filing, just more evidence for the pile of why you're the biggest liability in your own fantasy lawsuit. And bitch, keep spiraling, keep filing, because every move you make is just more content for me. Shizzywhiznut. Still kicking, still laughing, still watching you drown in your own bullshit, one filing at a time, Velcro shoes on, actually it's slippers today, and court documents in hand, still riding the short bus with better aim that you ever had imagined.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down with Shizzy.